I don't know who any of these Cardiff players are, so...
He played for Blackpool and he's got an air band.
Oh, he went to Greece, didn't he? Did he go to Greece?
Yeah, I think so. He signed for Forest, didn't he? And when they decided to sign loads of players they didn't want.
He just got shipped out to... Well, what is it? Mediterranean? Is there not a better word for Greece than that? I've got a Yari on my screen right now.
Yeah, same.
Doing some weird half-ass warm-up. Now Chris Ennett is doing another half-ass warm-up.
Yeah, he looks too happy for me.
Oh, it's David Law.
Oh, he's here, look, Lowy. Look at him.
He just looks like a bit of a troglodyte, doesn't he?
Well, he looks like he's there to take over the corner shop run.
Right, have you any bets on?
No, you? What have you got?
Scott Wharton 4-1 to get booked at any time.
Really?
Yeah, that's on a bet builder. Gallagher to score a header, Tronstad to score outside box, it's 850 to 1.
Well, I think you've got to do it.
It's got to be worth 25p, hasn't it?
I think that's buying money.
In fact, I'm going to lower that bet to 22p, no, 23p, no, 24p, because that rounds it to 200 quid. Nice. Somebody was telling me about that they've got the debut on Coronation Street in a few months.
Really?
Yeah.
Do you want to tell me any more about that?
Well, again,
it's a bit of a dead end to the sentence there.
Yeah. Well, we'll find out about it, won't we? You know what I mean? The thing is, there's going to be people going to be upset if we start dropping Coronation Street spoilers.
Oh, have you got the goss on Coronation Street?
No.
Are you ITK Coronation Street?
No, but I have. Yeah, I've got a few little moles in Coronation Street Academy. A couple of agents.
Need to just stop hanging around that drama club.
Go on, Sammy. He loves complaining, doesn't he? Honestly, it proper resonates with me that. Oh, come on.
Oh no.
Where have I heard? What do people mean when they say, "Oh, he's got Fleck"? Because I remember that as a kid, and it might be a Blackburn thing, and I don't know whether I've heard it before or. What are you doing, lads? I recall. Like I say, if that keeper had a tash, that wouldn't have happened. It's a bit shit, this, isn't it?
What a tackle that is! Just fall on in the way.
We don't have anybody else who'd have done that. Like, literally, he'll take somebody standing on his head to stop
No,
ball.
I am at a run the other way.
You're falling out with Ayam, haven't you? Oh, also, as well, did you see where the Fadge kicked the ball in the defender's face to win it off him in the build-up to that? I was just, he's a magician. Well, you know, they have them Channel 5, cheap documentaries, I can't think of any off the top of my head name-wise, but you know what I'm talking about, where it's something like CCTV Cities or something in prison or something like that. Well, if you had, Britain's hardest footballers,
hosted by Callum Britton.
No, hosted by the Fadge. Mind you, I don't want him to hear me call him that in person, so I might have to change the nickname.
No, that's what he's called now. The Fadge.
He's called McFadge. That's a bit more respectful to his heritage.
Yeah, he might be one of the hardest footballers playing now, but they're all soft as shit.
Right, bit topical this, but I'd say it's a societal thing, that.
Yeah, there's no hard fellas anymore.
No, there's no hard people anymore.
No, there is. Of course there is. Bloody hell.
Hardest play? That is a good question. There's not enough tashes and there's not enough hard men in football. There you go. I said it.
Yeah.
Hey, well, I tell you what, they're winning 1-0 on blocked crosses, so you've got to give it to them.
Well,
But
that's what matters, really, isn't it?
we're winning on clearances and
Headed clearances,
and headed
clearances.
That's better, isn't it?
82% of the aerial duels won were absolutely beasting them.
Do you know, I might, like people pick like a hill to die on. I might die on the we need less than 40% possession hill for the rest of the season.
What were the possession? I didn't see it.
I didn't actually.
I feel like both teams have had less than 30% possession.
Well, this might be a good time to tell you about some Cheltenham tips that I've got.
Gives the best tip.
No, I'll save that. That's for Patreon. Because we're going to do a betting service as well. You know that, don't you?
I didn't really anticipate football games this bad that made us both so depressed that everything we said was so boring.
Well, this is it, yeah. So just bear in mind.
So just give us the hot tips for Cheltenham.
Well, I'm not giving you
give them to me now.
The hot tip, but I'll give you our tip. It's for the Ultima on a certain day at Cheltenham, and it's called Corach Rambler. Now, it's not really that much of a secret, is it? Because I think it won national last year. But yeah.
Right.
And as we all know as well, Sam Gallagher is a horse, and he's actually
he's running it. Is he running in the Gold Cup?
No, he's in the Mears Brothers Boodles Juvenile. Sorry, no, he's not in the juvenile, is he? No, he's too old for that now. He's in the Seniors National Hunt Challenge Cup. He's actually running under the name Nick Rocket, which is So I'm looking forward to. I've got a bet on him already. I got 7s. He's down to 5s. Well, he often
Is that the away end?
I think so. Yeah.
Travis shirt on.
Yeah. Well, I was just going to say, did you see Travis in crowd? Have you ever tried driving to Cardiff? Well, I've tried it once, and I like. A666 or whatever it is, going out of Blackburn into Darwin. I would drive in some old Vauxhall Cavalier, red one, and I just blacked out. I don't actually remember any of the drive, but I got there. But
And then you woke up in 2024. It explains so much.
Horvath. Right now, he sounds like he's got a bit more presence than Pers, doesn't he? Do you know what I mean? Horvath. I am Horvath. Hear me roar. I don't know where he's from. Again, probably Cheltenham.
Yeah, they all are. Is he running?
I don't know. Here he is. Our Tyrhys.
Oh, what you taking the target man off for someone that's 5 foot dick?
Oh, Buckley and Dolan. That sounds like the worst solicitors.
Yeah, for Gallagher though.
Well, I didn't want to see the horse ejected, but at the same time, we need to wrap that in cotton wool.
Oh yeah, if he breaks a leg, they'll turn him into glue.
Well, I mean, he's had more wind operations than f***ing red rum.
Dolan should be starting every game.
He looks now like he looks hard, doesn't he? Do you not think Dolan has a bit of it, like, because he looks like he's built a lot of muscle and like core since he were like started. Do you think that helps footballers?
You're not really on Instagram, are you? Bloody hell.
Oh no,
Tyrhys
mate.
Dolan.
I couldn't be on that. I couldn't be on all that shit because it'd wind me up too much.
You look at Tyrhys Dolan's Instagram, and he's a multi-billionaire.
Well, I think you get about 200 quid a week for footballing now, don't you?
You do it Rovers. That's why he won't sign a contract. But no, look. Yeah, they earn good money as a young man, but f***ing hell. Spending it on shit, lad.
Well,
renting Ferraris and shit. That's handball.
Giving Tyrhys Dolan a bit of financial advice. My suggestion to him would be, you've got to make sure that you ring your insurance company every year. Don't just let it auto renew, because if you do that, they'll just stick some random tariff on. I'm telling you, if he rings his whoever it is, it could be Admiral, it could be Ensley, it don't matter. If he rings them up in January when he does his contents and his house insurance, I'm telling you now, you'll save at least £17 a year, Tyrhys, at least.
Yeah, but I mean, what can he be driving? A Vauxhall Nova?
Anyway, he just needs to open up a bookies, a betting account for every bookie he knows, yeah? And then, honestly, just do a match bet, but get a tip from our Patreon, yeah? And there you go. That's one of the keys. And then just close the account. Okay. So just closes the account. But you can do your free spins as well. You might win £1,000. It happens.
He won't be allowed to bet, being a football player.
He can go on casino. You can't. You don't have to go. He can bet on horses. He doesn't. I mean, Gallagher can't bet on horses or football. But honestly, Tyrhys can bet on whatever he wants, as long as it's not obviously football.
He needs a lot of life advice. That don't bother buying brand name beans because they'll come out the same pipe.
Well, I've got a decent story actually about getting cheap beans. Weight Watchers. We all know Weight Watchers. I mean, again, something I've never tried, but we all know what it is. They had their own products up to this year, where they had they've changed the range of products at Weight Watchers. So they obviously had, like, you've seen them before, the soups and stuff like that, and the snacks and that. But they've got rid of the Weight Watchers beans. Well, that has caused an absolute uproar in Oswald and I honestly, I could tell you about that. That's not a lie. There's been, like, honestly, people outside Town Hall, because they're a highlight of Heron Foods in Oswald.
What's so good about these Weight Watchers beans?
I don't know. They don't do it for me. I'm a Branston man.
Yeah, but if you're eating beans, you can easily fit them into your diet, surely.
Well, yeah.
How many beans are these people eating?
Right, I got me dad 30 cans of beans for Christmas. Because he has, like, eaten Weight Watchers beans since, like, the early 80s when they come out. And I just sent him a load of them reduced. And he's literally got, like, he calls them his World War beans now, because they say WW outside, and he's got loads of them. So yeah, that was my... that's what I was building that on.
Right, yeah, but what's the fucking difference between them and, like, low sugar, low salt beans?
Well,
how low calorie can beans go?
I think there's more sauce than beans.
Why don't they just get a normal tin of beans and eat, like, 20% less of them? Or eat the full tin of, like, Tesco beans, and he'll eat a little less of something else.
Well, I've been known to eat...
Oh, for sake! So why did they discontinue them then?
Well, that's something you're going to have to take up with Weight Watchers HQ. And
also
Heinz.
Honestly, I'm not asked.
Also Heinz, because Heinz, they were made by Heinz.
I think they're a pointless thing. Well, they do a low sugar one.
Well, no. This was another variant of the bean. This was like I said, of the Heinz bean. This was
bean in water.
Weight Watchers beans.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is the people that were pissed off about that need to get a fucking grip.
All this absolute angst against people who indulge in a tin of beans now and then. And plus, you can have it for every meal. It's not like I mean, who puts chili in the scrambled eggs? I don't.
Why don't you tell your dad to just eat like 20% less beans?
Well, the thing is, right, telling your dad to do anything, as you well know, is nigh on impossible, so we'll leave that there, won't we?
No, well, I'd tell him that, and then I wouldn't talk to him again for another few years. Because of that. If my dad were buying Weight Watchers beans, our relationship would be over.
Go on, Bookers.
Too much.
That's awful.
Yeah. Imagine going up way down to Cardiff to watch that.
Well, it's a point.